Hi guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, old men and young children. This is gonna be another Starcraft English commentary, I guess. SCVN 2024 Spring Season Series B. Group stages is gonna be Group C. Second match, and this is gonna be the final set play between two Protoss players, Jas291 and L1nh. Jas291, the stronger player on paper, is gonna be in the yellow color at the top right of the screen. L1nh, the weaker player on paper, is gonna be on the top left corner of the screen. The map is Radeon, and wow, what an amazing result from the previous game. I put that game in the list of best game this year, so go ahead and check out the playlist. Best game 2024. This is so far the first and only non-Korean game that made it to that list. All of the other games on that playlist is Korean players. But yeah, you know what, I come to think about it, I think that only like this kind of amateur games that you can produce those kind of really wacky results. Sometimes pro gaming or pro games are just so predictable because the players know each other so well, and if a player's ahead, he's just gonna keep on getting ahead and just gonna keep on, you know, creating smaller and smaller opportunities that he can exploit. So that is very something interesting. But anyways, looks like Jasper is going to be coming out for an early scout here. He's scouting in the right direction. Most of the players are scouting in the right direction, which is fine, I guess. That means he's going to be having a little bit of a shorter game because no informational advantage. One players go for gas, and of course, as usual, our friend here, L1nh, the only thing he knows how to do is double gateway. He knows nothing else. He knows nothing else, and just like me, when I play against Zerg, the only thing I know is one gate, gas, and then core, and then Stargate, and see what doing. Anyways, we're gonna be having a second gateway coming down from Jas. He's gonna kind of just play from behind. He's already built on a simulator, but he would need to hold his ramp against a lot of his enemies Zelle, and this very close spawning position is very hard to hold here. We're gonna be seeing another Manor Pylon, but Prop getting sniped. Very surprising result, and that's a little bit unfortunate for L1nh. He would not be able to plan down any kind of counter pylon in his enemy's base and keep his enemy's Zealots occupied. For the first Zealots of the game start to come out here, we're seeing Jas with his probe still alive. The Zealot is gonna go out here and hold the ram a little bit here. Double gateway is gonna be producing a lot of Zealot. Jas is this supply block? No, not yet. Both the players are not supply block. But yeah, what is gonna be the next move for L1nh? He's gonna go for an expansion. He always go for an expansion after he produces about 2 or 3 Zealot. Very interesting result here. Anyways, he chased his probe away for just a second here, and it's gonna be another scouting probe coming out. And you know what? Why do you actually move your forces? You need to actually move and not just move, I think, in these kind of encounters. Yeah, this probe is gonna be going in and just to replace his own buddy here. 2 Zealot on the high ramp already. That's gonna be more than enough for our friend Jas to hold it. He needs to start mining gas and build his core, I think. Yeah, just a lot of Zealot from both of the players here. Forge coming up, very interesting. I mean, I think he's gonna take his expansion and go for pylon and then Forge. That's gonna be the key. He might build a Manor Pylon. Manor Pylon incoming. No, we're not seeing it. Anyways, 4 Zealot for Jas defending on the high ground, 4 Zealot on the low ground for L1nh, and the micro battle is gonna begin soon. For the timing, 6 Zealot from L1nh. I mean, his practice is built for so long that maybe that's going to be the reason why he's able to execute it perfectly, and he doesn't actually feel comfortable with any other builds other than this one. Anyways, Dragoons, we need to come out. Where's the core? Okay, where? Okay, there we see. So I think Jas is going to be able to pressure his enemy with a bunch of, I guess, Dragoons. He's going for Nexus after cannon, which is fine. It's safe. He's gonna be going for another cannon. This probe gets in though, and sees every goddamn thing. He sees every goddamn thing, and we're gonna be seeing gas getting taken by L1nh. Alright, probes returning home. He won't need those probes anymore because now he's got even more Zealot than his enemies. The enemies got only 5 Zealot. He's got 6, and he's gonna have a cannon. So yeah, what's gonna be the reaction here from L1nh? I mean, he need to return because these Dragoons gonna be coming out, and they will start to chase these Zealots away. But yeah, for the time being, L1nh is feeling okay here on the downside of the ramp. And at the lower level, I feel like the risk of getting flanked is a little bit less. You know what? And because the other player, he needs to be very skillful to actually come down the ramp with even 2 Dragoons, a couple of Zealot, and try to surround and focus fire on some of the weaker units. That takes a lot of skills. And I think that the programmers can do it so easily, but not us, not the normal mortals, man. Anyways, what's the next build here? We're gonna be see a robo, because Dark Templar could be a real thing here. And once again, okay, he's going for just core for now. We're not seeing the next tech yet, and he's gonna make dragoons or what? Yeah, he's gonna make dragoons. He need to upgrade dragoon range. For the time being, probes coming out. He's not splitting his probe. He's not splitting his probe. You need to split your probes. If you're practicing Starcraft for the first time, what is happening here? More cannon. Okay, this cannon's a little bit on the backside, which is fine. But Jasper has got 4 dragoons and 5-6 Zelle. This is getting a bit like a scary force here, and he's gonna take his own expansion. But this build is really weak from Jas. Either you build a lot of dragoons and go out and try to bust your enemy's front door, or try to go for Dark Templar and try to double expand, because you can hold your base with just a single or 2 Dark Templars. Anyways, the third gateway comes down, and do we have City of Voodoo? No, we're not yet. We're just gonna be having a lot of dragoons and cannons coming up. That is fine. I sometimes wish that L1nh just doesn't make way too many cannons in his main, because he's got potential to be a good player if he doesn't waste a lot of money just building cannons. Yeah, that is the sad reality. But anyways, next is getting set up by Jasper. Supply wise, Jasper is still ahead by about 3 supply though. Very interesting result. And ops coming first. Oh my god, Jas is being very cautious here at the expense of his economy. His enemy is already making 3 gateways. He's gonna making City of Adoon or Robo as well. So both the players are going for Robo. Of course, L1nh doesn't want to get caught by some Dark Templar attack either. So he's gonna make a Robo. But I would like L1nh to actually during this time send out a probe to scout. He doesn't like to scout, and I feel like his opponent doesn't take advantage of that fact so much. You know, he doesn't take advantage of the fact that if your opponent is not scouting, then what you can do is go for hidden bases first of all, hidden tech. But of course, I like hidden bases more because, you know, hidden tech you can only deal with players who don't have cannons, and this guy is made like a gazillion cannons everywhere. Anyways, Dragoon range is almost upgraded. And the first ops for Jas gonna be coming out. He's gonna be able to check what his enemies got. Yeah, he arrives in here. Where's he going? In a very strange location, I think, for this ops to actually be going there. Alright, just observatory, more gateway coming down. He needs to start to upgrade his core and get some upgrade advantage. Just dragoons coming out from both sides. City of Adoon, very fast City of Adoon here for Jas. And Jas is now slightly behind in the supply. Observer comes in and checks the situation. Forge, come on, upgrade your +1 weapons or upgrade something. Yeah, but anyways, we're gonna be seeing a lot of gateways coming down. A hidden base, that's right. Jas has done the right thing here. He's gone for hidden base because he knows that, I mean, he's got an evenly matched compared to his enemy, and he's keeping his enemy at bay with his observer by pretending that there's gonna be some Shadow and Reavers coming forward, but there isn't. There isn't any. Just Gateway, City of Adoon, and possibly Templar Archive. That's right, he's rushing to Dark Templar and as well as High Templars, I think. And when he completes his the transition of the probe line towards the third base, he's gonna have a surplus of minerals, and that's gonna play a key factor into the you know, the mid-game battles here. Anyways, we're gonna be having counter observer coming from L1nh, and he will see, okay, so he will see a couple of things, but he possibly will not see the probe transfer. He needs to see the probe transfer, man, at some point, if he wishes to be in this game. Alright, he sees his enemy's expansion now. He sees everything he needs to see. He's gonna go inside the main. Nothing is there to stop him. He stays exactly here. He moves forward just a little bit more and gets a bit more visioned. Probes are not getting transferred. Okay, sometimes you actually don't want to transfer probes towards a new base because it's gonna reveal to your enemy that you have a hidden base, because your enemy can actually count like how many probes you have in your main and your expansion. So sometimes it's better to not send probes at all, but I don't like to do so. I like to actually send a couple of probes. You don't have to send like 12 probes, you can send like 4 still makes a difference, man. Anyways, looks like Jas has got a little bit less supply than his enemy. And L1nh need to kind of start to move out. Is he making Reaver? Finally, he's going to be upgrading his Forge here. And Templar Archive coming for both of the players. A hidden base for Jas. Alright, looks like High Templar is already ready here for our friend Jas, and he's started to upgrade Storm. He's got very, very nice map control. This observer is checking the situation on the bottom right of the screen. He arrives and finds nothing. Willie turns towards the other side of the map. That's going to be the question. He's staying here for the time being. And he's amassing a lot of forces. Okay, he's getting ready to move out. I think, what is it? Zelle will actually be finishing soon. So we're going to be seeing some major battles in the middle. Lane is slightly ahead in the supply, but not much. Jas is just mining gas. What is this build? This is like a Zerg build. Go for hidden hatchery and only mine gas. Is definitely a Zerg build only, man. Come on. Anyways, we're gonna be seeing a lot of gateway coming out. Jas is not missing a beat with his gateway production. He's making a lot of gateway. We might see a third base for Lin, which is nice. Observer sees what he wants to see. He might slip a single Zealot here if he's like a pro gamer. No, he's gonna slip like several Zealots going around that other side of the path, which is nice. Does Jas know about it? He's sending some forces to intercept, and they may meet his enemy's forces in the middle though. No, they come in here for the attack. These Zealots gonna try to go, and where are you going? Why are you coming here? Attack that base at the 6 o'clock position. Looks like forces coming here from the middle, and Zealot is gonna get on the high ground. Does Jas know about these impending danger? He's sending all of his forces into the center, and that's a bad movement from Lin. Spoil everything. He was able to have a chance to actually take care of these bases a little bit faster, but now he's gonna try to focus attention on the I was going to say the hatchery, the nexus here, and all of the Zealots will die, but he was able to force cancel on several cannons and force the run back of several probes, so it might actually work out well for him. Supply wise, Lin is ahead by about 10 supply. He needs to take a base, man. He's got a lot of forces. What is he doing? Does he have High Templars? He's just making a lot of Zealot. Yeah, and remember that crazy game between Lin and I think Gabel, or Lin and someone else, I think yesterday. Oh my god, Templar drop! No, quadruple Dark Templar, his signature move. He's got a signature move, which is a lot of Dark Templar attack the cannon. Oh my freaking god, so much damage. Cannon is not being attacked. You need to attack the cannon. He's attacking the cannon with one of the forces. A huge attack in the front though, and Lin doesn't have enough forces to hold. He's gonna eat up a lot of storms behind this. He's destroying many forces. We have a single cannon here that might buy some time. This Nexus is gonna fall though, and Lin needs to fall back into his cannon. He's got High Templars in the back. He can cast some storm. He cannot cast any storms. So he's got enough forces though. This battle is so tense. This Nexus is gonna fall, and we've seen several times that Lin is able to take out his enemy Nexus like at ease with some Dark Templar drops. That is a beautiful storm though from Jas, destroying so many Dragoons, but Jas getting pushed back. He's behind by supply, and this base get attacked by the single Zealot. This is so beautiful attack. This Dark Templar will die, or will it not? Looks like Dragoons need to kind of take care of that, and the Nexus is gonna fall. Looks like attacking his own Nexus. What are you doing? Wait, what? What happened there? I thought the Nexus fall. Whatever we have on the Dark Templar is gonna walk right in. He needs to kind of walk into the main or go somewhere else. Anyways, now Lin is ahead by a couple of supplies, and this base at the 6 o'clock position is safe. Oh my god, the game is so tense. What is he loading? He's loading up some Zealot, which is a great idea. It looks like not any kind of movement at all for Jas here. He's very slow to move his probes back to mining, and the shuttle needs to start to fly out. Where's the shuttle? Nexus getting taken, and Lin is such a wacky player. He's just so crazy. Where's the shuttle? Okay, now it's gonna fly there. It might try to take out this cannon at the first try. We have a Dark Templar coming in. Where are the observer? Yeah, the Dark Templar get destroyed, but now it's gonna be the time for the shuttle to execute something here. Looks like we need to check. It flies right past, and the shuttle's damaged. The shuttle is not yet destroyed, and probes running for their lives. He's gonna try to take out this base here with just like 4 Zealots. He's gonna land the Zealot now. He's gonna land some more Zealot. Land the Zealot. He lands the Zealot. Take out the Nexus. Take out the Nexus. 2 Zealot attacking the Nexus. The Nexus has fallen. That was genius strategy from Lin, and Lin is now up by about 10 supply. What a crazy strategy. He always delivers these kind of crazy games. Oh my god, I turned off everything. Everything's like pitch black now. Excuse me. Sorry. The game is back. Probes need to get transferred by our friend here, Lin. He's so crazy. You know, he's like such a bad player on paper. Sometimes he delivers some crazy moves that is like reminiscent of really strong players like Mini and Snow. Anyways, now Jas has got 20 supply less than his enemy. He's gonna be coming up with a lot of forces. He's down one base. This base has got a lot of cannon, so that's fine. But come on, move probes towards the new base when you have an oversaturation of probes in these areas. Yeah, it's got so many cannons gonna build on our planet to block this area. 3 base versus temporarily 2 base for the time being, and a lot more supply. Go and attack is gonna make more okay, it's gonna make more shadow and try to go out there. Looks like huge surround though from Jas. Got very strong army. Let's take a look at the upgrades. +2 upgrades for Jas, and also +2 for our friend here, a single Zelle. Just check the situation. He sees so many high temperature. This area is fine, just a lot of cannons holding it. He needs to hold his main though. The shadow arrives. He needs to pick up a high temperature. He's gonna try to go for storm drops, where this expansion would be a nice idea because this cannon has been damaged. These units kind of need to hold, like spread out or something like that. Anyway, another base gets taken at the bottom right corner of the screen. Yeah, Jas is known to actually go out and expand like crazy, so that is understandable. But anyways, yeah, the shadow's gonna come in here. Come on, start your move, man. Looks like L1nh is just mass producing a lot of forces. This feels like this unit could get trapped, I'm not so sure. But yeah, it's gonna make more gateways. He's gonna start to go for the drop now. Looks like some probes getting transferred to the main, so the damage is not that much. He drops right here. He drops a Zelle. He drops a high temperature cast. 1 storm. That is not a perfect storm. The other storm is slightly better. And he picks up all of his forces. Where is he going? He's running back. The cannon is not yet destroyed. And looks like Jas is not doing the attack. He's behind by about 30 supply, but he's got more bases. And this is very reminiscent of the previous game we've seen with L1nh, is that he attacks well, but he just doesn't expand. He doesn't like to make bases, and he waits for his enemy to take over the entire map. I mean, like, have you ever studied economics in your, I don't know, university classes? I mean, this is why America is one of the greatest countries in the world, because they are an economic superpower, not because they have armies or nuclear weapons, although that is also something that's very important. But anyways, L1nh is up by about 50 supply now. He needs to attack now, like do some damage, do some major collateral damage here. Yeah, he's stuck on 3 base. He's a 3 base guy. He's a freaking 3 base guy. He's got a surplus of minerals. What is he making now? Just small pylon and just small gateway. But go for an expand. He might try to come in here with more drops, which is a nice idea. But his enemy is allowed to expand like a fiend. What are you doing? Either attack and make. Okay, he's got what is it? 1,600 minerals. That's nice. But go out there and attack and take out enemy units. Am I just not reading this correctly? I don't know. Maybe, like, some of the gateways are actually not making anything, and some of the other gateways are actually making stuff. So I don't know. He's almost maxed out. So is he gonna do a front to attack now or what? Because his enemy is on 4 bases. The shuttle flies in once again. He does a Zelle drop. He does 2 storms. That storm is not so good. The second storm is gonna be on the Nexus. That was a terrible storm. He does a storm that just, you know, slightly damaged the high temperature, and that was terrible. Now it's got maxed out army. Go and attack, man. Go and attack. What are you gonna do with your army when your enemy's expanded everywhere? He's just making like a lot of gateways. He's just 3 base gateway, man. That's it. You got maxed out army. Attack. He's mine out at the expansion. Attack. He start to A move everything. This is gonna be some crazy battle. I need to kind of move out and show you what happens here. That is a huge army movement in the middle of the map. What is the recourse here for Jas? Has got a lot of counter movement as well. The 2 forces gonna meet in the center. This is gonna be so crazy. Storms on storms here. Storm! This unit has got like possibly 2 storms. He's storming himself. That's not good though. But he does the correct storm on the other side and just storming everything. Oh my god, maxed out army from L1nh is very strong. What kind of upgrades do we have here? I don't know, because I cannot see properly. I guess show you a little bit later. But yeah, looks like very beautiful storm from L1nh. He destroyed his enemy's forces very nicely. But yeah, more reinforcement and a lot of Archons coming from the back though, buying a lot of time for Jas here. Oh my god, I need to turn these things on and off correctly. Just a second here. Looks like after the battle is over, L1nh is gonna be 120 supply and Jas is 126, which is fine. But yeah, it feels to me like I think L1nh is going to be losing steam now because he's still on 3 bases. What can he do? I mean, he's making a lot of forces, but his enemy has got more economy. He's definitely got more economy. Alright, finally, he's going to make some cannon and remake some bases at the bottom left of the screen. And both the players are going to be mining out the map or what, because that's just so ridiculous. Let me just make sure that this video is still playing correctly for you, because I don't want it to get stuck in the middle. That's gonna be not good, because you know what, I apologize that the frame rate is possibly not so good in some of these longer videos, and I hope that you would understand a little bit and try to sympathize with me. But anyways, the show must go on, the game must continue. Some engagement happens in the middle. L1nh is still ahead by about 20 supply, and there's no clear sign of a victor here. He's gonna make a lot more forces. He's still ahead by about 20 supply. He's got a lot of gateway, but some of them actually not making units. And he's going for arbiters. What? Okay, anyways, we're gonna be having a crazy attack here, but 3 high templars can be casting some storm on the incoming forces. And Jas291 is not throwing any storms. He needs to throw the storms now. He needs to throw the storm now, and we're gonna be seeing some storms getting thrown around. He's pulled back all the way. He's pulled back really, really hard, and his enemy is gonna storm. Okay, I guess both players are gonna be storming. Storm, man, he storms really well though. L1nh, Jas is not storming so well. Where his high templars now? We're seeing his high templars. There's gonna be some crazy battles, and Jas might be able to, might lose his entire base because more forces coming from the back. This base is gonna get set up, so we need to have some kind of probe saturation there. L1nh is ahead by about 10 supply only. Upgrades is +3, +2 for L1nh. And +3, +1 for Jas291. Looks like Dragoon's gonna try to come out here and clear this cannon, and he's gonna be doing just fine on the low ground. More reinforcement needed. Dragoons eat a lot of storm, which is not well, but he's able to contain his enemy on the high ground. What a freaking crazy comeback! That is a freaking crazy comeback! And he's gonna make more forces out of these gateway, and finally he makes arbiters. This guy, I need to kind of nickname him Arbiter PvP man, because he likes to, I mean, okay, I understand his build now. This is his build. His build is double gateway, expand, Dark Templar, 3rd base with lots of cannons, Shadow with 4 Dark Templar. Okay, Observer is not on the field. Okay, it is on the field. And then Arbiters. That's his formula. I mean, this formula is so exotic, it's so crazy that it works. But anyways, what happens to Jas now? He's completely boxed in here. But his enemy is not coming out. What? What is this? Like, freaking 8 freaking high templars. Alright, this base got a lot of cannons. This base is not yet set up. Some probes getting set up, and you need to actually understand that the importance of economics, the importance of going out there and taking out bases. Looks like this probe his observer sees everything. Attack hero, taking out some cannons. That's gonna drive the rest of Jas291 forces to this area, which is great, because by the time he arrives, the cannons would have already died. And it's gonna be a little bit of a fairer battle here, but some probes are getting massacred. Dark Templar in the area, which is great. Dragoon's gonna start to attack his enemy Dragoons, but this Nexus could be falling. A lot of forces are gonna be coming through. An Arbiter out of all the forces coming in. What is this? Arbiter is gonna get sniped now. Dragoon's gonna start to attack the Arbiter. Arbiter need to fly to this other side, and he does fly to this side, and 3 Archons doing a lot of damage, and the Arbiter is gonna be able to provide a little bit of vision. Not vision, but invisibility. Cloak energy here. Cloak rate. On these pylon, and so many buildings getting destroyed, and L1nh is gonna be on the same supply as the enemy. He's gone for, and he's gonna try to go for the base here, I guess, at some point. But anyways, Zelle is destroyed. Looks like huge counterattack from Jas291 though. He wants to take out this base, because if he can take out this base, L1nh is only on 1 mining basis. But we have a small battle in the middle. A lot of Dark Templars need to cast a storm. He's got enough money for a storm. He's not casting it. He's just walking around. And he's okay. What is he doing? He's gonna be able to finally come out and clear some things, which is nice. Now L1nh is ahead by about 20 supply, and Jas291's got some probes at this base, which is great. The Arbiter can try to do some recall. What kind of research is he doing? He's not researching anything actually. At least he's got this base set up, and he's gonna try to go out and expand. And I mean, what freaking crazy game is this? The game is not yet over, guys. And let me turn this up. I don't know why it turns up by itself like a lot of times, but anyways, these Dragoons gonna be able to chase Jas291 Dragoons all the way back. He's got a lot of high templars on the high ground. Cast a storm. That is a nice arm. Retreat. Dragoons are not retreating. And this storm is very, very nice. To, you know, those Dragoons are damaged, but not yet taken out. Maybe another base gonna get set up. These Arbiters just hanging out here for fun. Alright, the Nexus is gonna get set up here. This Zealot is very much damaged, but it will not die. It's just a single probe, and the game is not yet over. I mean, this game should not drag on, you know, however long it is, but it is dragging on. Do we have a second Arbiter? Do we have recall? 160 energy. He can do a recall. He's waiting for something, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, he's gonna try to clear out his enemy's forces and go for an expansion. Supply-wise, L1nh is ahead by about 30 supply. His enemy is basically just 2-basing, and he's also 2-basing. A lot of forces coming out though with observers. Recall might be happening, or maybe stasis. I don't know. Stasis could be nice here. Forces meeting in the center, and the battle's gonna begin soon. Looks like, yeah, we have some kind of a skirmish here on this side of the map here. L1nh has got an Arbiter to kind of fall back and hide in the corner. The Arbiter gets sniped. Very nice stasis. Oh my freaking god, Pimpus play. That was so nice. And cannons getting set up at this base. So L1nh is completely in control of the game, and even though he's a D player, he is just so crazy and wacky that his opponent doesn't know how to play the game correctly. This guy only got a couple of Archons remaining, and that's it. He doesn't understand the sense of economics. He doesn't know that you need to make money before you can spend money. And yeah, some Archons come out, but we will be seeing Storm. If the Storm is done correctly, it could do a lot of damage. You need to Storm. That Storm is very nice. One more Storm. Eat up a lot of Archons. And you know, the moment these units come out of stasis, I think more Storms can get deployed here, but I'm not so sure if L1nh will remember to use that High Templar or not. But anyways, he's surrounding his enemy. Come on, Storm. Okay, I guess you don't need to Storm. You can Storm the other guys. He's gonna Storm the other units on the north side, which is freaking excellent, man. Oh my god, L1nh is being such a fighter. He's being such a fighter, and finally he takes his base right here. Both the players must be very tired now, but L1nh shows to us that we can actually play StarCraft like a king, like a madman. This game is ridiculous. Arbiter finally gets sniped, but L1nh is now ahead by about 50 good goddamn supply. A single pylon, like, you know, just like power like 10,000 cannons here. Very interesting. Do we have more Arbiter? Finally, we have another Arbiter. And yeah, of course, we have to go for some kind of shield upgrade, because all of the upgrades are done on the Protoss army, I think, right? 3 already done. Yeah, so our what is it, the other thing that you can only build is shield. But anyways, looks like a front to attack here, going for the cannon. If he can destroy everything before the reinforcement arrive, he wins automatically. His Archon is not attacking correctly, but now it's attacking correctly, and this forces is not yet there to intercept. All of the cannons have fallen. I think now no more mining. So even if Jas291 is able to wipe out his enemy's entire forces here, he's gonna be no mining. He's gonna have no mining. So it's gonna be better to completely sack that base, man. Forget about this base and go for a counterattack somewhere, I would say. But he goes in and engage, and he's gonna eat a lot of Storms. That is some nice Storms, and now L1nh is still ahead by about 50 supply, and he's up in bases. And I can say with definitiveness that it's gonna be L1nh who comes back from the grave. He returned from the dead. He met with Hades, and he says, no thanks, I want to live with Zeus. He's gonna Storm one more here. Very nice Storm first though from Jas. He's got the energy upgrade on the High Templars, which means 3 Storms per unit, and he clears out some of his enemy's forces, but he's still behind by a supply severely. Non-stop Zealot walking through. Of course, Dragoons is no match for Zealot here. They need to kind of fall back and do some moving shots. Arbitrus is still in the area, but no observer. There's an observer, and he needs to take out that observer. But looks like L1nh has his forces fallen kind of considerably. A kind of a rebuilt Nexus here, which is nice, but no more money at all, man, from Jas. His econ is completely, you know, tattered down, and the only chance he's got is to take out this base. If he can destroy this base right here, he might have a chance to win. He's gonna try to do that. He's got a you know, temporary supply advantage. He's gonna try to go there. Probe's gonna start to mine in this base here. Oh my god, this is gonna be a nice move. No, yeah, he comes in, just only 2 cannons. He destroys everything. What's gonna be the counter attack? Counter attack from L1nh needs to be go. He knows about that base. He needs to move all of his forces there. Where's he going? Don't try to save your own base. You will not be able to make it on time. He's, oh my god, don't go there. Go here. Go here, destroy these probes. Oh my god. What is he gonna do? He's gonna try to stasis his enemies. He's got enough energy for stasis, but he doesn't stasis. Oh my god, what a freaking turnaround of events. You are just making the worst decision ever. He's got so many High Templars. And yeah, a Dark Templar slipping in here would be great as well, but he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Okay, he's gonna go to take this place. I mean, this game is all over the place. I mean, both of the players had a chance to finish the other guy a long time ago, but none of them was able to deal the, you know, the finishing blow. And now L1nh is back on a back foot. But supply-wise, I feel like L1nh is still ahead in supply. I don't know why that is, but maybe it's because he just got a lot of probes. That's what it is. Maybe he's got a lot of probes. Maybe he's got a lot of, like, okay, he's got a lot of Archons. That's what it is. Anyways, we have Dragoons trying to focus attention on this Nexus. He's gonna try to snipe it. Not able to snipe it. But he can come back later with a Dark Templar, I think, if he wishes to. Yeah, the Nexus is very close to dying. L1nh is still ahead by a couple of supply. Need to make another pylon here and make some cannons. Like ASAP. And just his only chance to hold this area because it's completely mined out everywhere. And this game is so funny. This game is so funny. Alright, looks like Jas has discovered where the enemy is located. He's checking for the shirt and he's gonna try to go there with everything he's got. Maybe just a Dark Templar will suffice here. These forces will need to leave the house now. Don't stay home. He's gonna start to move out. Dragoon's gonna be in position. Why are you going here? Oh my god, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. It's trying to save your new base. I mean, you have no common sense at all. And he loses his new base. He loses his new base. I mean, what? He's gonna try to come out here and try to stasis these guys maybe, or maybe just use the Archon to attack. And looks like Jas is not focusing attention on the Nexus. He doesn't have. Okay, looks like Observer arrived just on time to save that base, and that Dark Templar dies. The Dark Templar dies, and L1nh has got 30 supply more than his enemies got. A lot of Archons, full of +3 weapons and +3 armors and +1 shield. So crazy. You need to send probes there, and you need to try to save, you know, whatever. You know, he's got some probes. Okay, he's finally gonna be able to send in some probes, which is great. Alright, we're gonna be having a major battle in the middle. Storm needs to get deployed. He's gonna, I mean, Stasis, not Storm. Stasis, you got energy. Go for Stasis. Oh my god, he's Stasis. I mean, it's really slow. 38 PM is so slow. Anyways, he finally mines from this base, and this might be the final battle. He pushes the enemy back, and he's gonna be snipe this base. Snipe your enemy's base, man. Just forget about attacking. He's gonna attack anyways. One Archon gets targeted upon, but the other Archons are still very strong. These Dragoons are not engaging in the battle. Only Archons against Dragoons. Attack! What are you doing? He's storming, which is great. Archon's gonna do the damage. Oh my god, the game is all over the place. What are you doing? Snipe this Nexus. You need to snipe the Nexus now. Snipe the freaking Nexus. L1nh is ahead by about 40 supply. This game is... What? Snipe the Nexus. One Archon, very nice storm. The last of the Dragoons from Jas will destroy his enemy's Dragoons, and just 2 Archons remain. This Nexus is gonna fall now. The Nexus falls. No more mining for Jas, but what about L1nh? He's mining from this newspaper. Doesn't have any cannons though. And probes are gonna be distance mining. Do we need a Dark Templar? A Dark Templar would be a very nice addition here. And this, I think, finally, this units here die. Why does this replay process keep coming and Jas leaves the game? What a freaking crazy comeback. This game is 10 out of 10. God damn it. I need a coffee. Bye bye.